This is my brother's grave, and he's buried beside my parents and my grandparents. And he was buried here at the 1st of March 2012. I paid the cemetery in May of 2012 for a military bronze marker to be placed on his grave. The bronze marker is supplied by the military. I sat with the lady that owns the cemetery. We filled out the form. I paid her the money. It was to be placed on a granite stone in the ground, the marker placed on top of it. It's yet to be done, and I have the receipt. I paid her $1,249 to have that the granite base and the marker installed. The marker is provided free, as I said, by the military.
Now, how long have you been waiting for this to be done?
Well, this is December of 2013. I attempted to contact her by phone, and the last time I spoke with her, I came to check to see if the monument had been installed, and it hadn't. So I spoke with a gentleman here that was here mowing the yard, and he must have. I said, could I speak with her? Is she here? And he said no, she's not available. But so then I left. But in just a few minutes, she either called me. I believe she called me, and I spoke with her for a few minutes, and she said that the marker was on the way and would be installed. And this was back in August of this year.
So you had waited a year by the time that happened.
Yes.
Okay. And
well, over a year. I was referred to the lawyer for the burial board, and he said, well, they were trying to resolve the situation without any legal activity, if possible. And he said that there had been 23 or 24 other complaints against the cemetery for this same sort of activity, paying money and not receiving the services. And that's where it stands. I asked, well, are you going to update these people as you make progress or don't make progress? He said no. And I said, well, how do we keep up with whether you're actually being able to resolve the situation? He said, well, you can call me back. No answer.
And I kept asking for the marker, which was paid for. Didn't get it. She ordered it in July.
July of this year?
Told me, they ain't got here yet. My sister's buried here. My brother-in-law called me just a while ago.
Oh, I see.
He wanted me to come out here. He lives in Gray.
Right.
And he's disabled. They want me to find out if they put the marker up yet.
When did your sister pass away?
She was buried here in February.
Okay. And when did they order the marker?
They ordered the marker in February. Vicky told me it hadn't come in July. I'm checking to see if that marker is put up.
And was it?
Or my brother-in-law, he called me just now from Gray.
And was it put up?
They ain't put nothing up.
No. Can you show me where it's at?
I don't know. There ain't no marker there.
There's nothing? Nothing there?
Not a temporary marker?
Just grass, about 6 inches of grass.
Oh. Usually the funeral home puts a temporary marker up.
Huh?
Usually the funeral home puts a temporary marker up.
There ain't nothing there.
Not a temporary. Huh, that's odd.
He told me just a few minutes ago if that marker wasn't there, he was going to see him a lawyer today.
It doesn't seem to me that she's able to run the cemetery as properly as a business like she should. If she can't, then someone else should be in charge of the cemetery. That's my opinion.